We want to learn English and we want to do it this year. And this is the best New Year gift that we are going to be giving to us in 2027. Now that is set. How do we do it? Okay, before I get to that, I want you to understand two things. There are two things that are really relevant, important to English. First is your consumption part, which is the easy part. And then is the creation part, which is the harder part. Okay, but it's not very hard. It's just harder than consumption. Consumption is where you take in English. Now, right now, you're consuming English. When I'm speaking to you, you're learning it. I mean, it's default. That's how brain functions. You're listening to me and you can understand every sentence that I'm speaking. That means you are not at zero. You're already, if there is a scale of say 0 to 10, you're already at maybe 4 or 5 right now, if you can understand me completely. Because I speak very clear English. My words fall distinctly apart, really clear. My pronunciations are such that anybody can understand me, be it an Indian, be it a Native American speaker, anybody. I'm sure anybody can understand me. That is how clear I can speak. And I've worked on it. It did not come to me naturally, by the way, but that's not the topic of this video. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. So now, you're already at 4 or 5. How do we start? Now, the biggest mistake that you're making if you are on this journey of improving your communication skills and learning to speak in English, biggest mistake is that you're consuming way lot more than what you're creating. That is where you're going wrong. Since consumption is easy, watching a video, easy. Listening to a podcast, easy. Reading a book, probably not so easy, but still easier than writing a book. That is consumption, where somebody else has done the hard work and you are just consuming that, right? Of course, you made a choice for that. Hats off. Good choice. But again, you're not doing really the heavy lifting here. When it comes to creation part, and what do I mean by creating? Creating is where you are creating English. You're creating sentences. Sentence construction is happening through you. It could be either through a written medium, it could be typing, it could be writing, it could be speaking. Most important activity for learning English is speaking. Okay, this is where you're lagging. Why? Because we don't want to come out of our comfort zone. Why should we come out of a comfort zone? Come on. It's delaying your success. It's delaying where you can be. Why do you want to be? See, you're sure that one day you're really going to be very good at English. One day. I mean, why do you have to be there 10 years from now if you can be there in 1 year from now? That's the question. Why don't you want to change now? Because it's just hard, right? It's difficult. I get it, it's difficult, but difficulties, the challenges are fun. I mean, where are those times where you used to enjoy taking up challenges? I'm sure you enjoy challenges because it's ingrained in human beings. We love them. We take up challenges, we succeed at them, and then we celebrate. That's the drill. What you have to do is you have to switch to more of creation than consumption. So we're clear on the consumption and creation part. Two activities in consumption are your reading and your listening. Two activities in your creation part are speaking, topmost priority, and then comes your writing part. Now, out of these 4 activities that are concerned with English, I believe 90%, I mean, it wouldn't be an exaggeration if I say so, 90% of your prowess depends actually on speaking part. And I'm sure you're not doing that well enough. You're just too scared, and that is something that is inside you. So you've got to take care of it. I can only motivate you. The rest of it is your duty. Honestly, can't do much more than that. I can give you trackers, I can give you motivation, I can talk to you about ways you can do it. But at the end of the day, the real hard work and heavy lifting has to be done by you. Okay, so this video is going to tell you about the specific to-dos, things that you actually have to do. Then I will talk about a tracker that we have for you in the description of this video. Absolutely free, just for your use, downloaded, but the hard work has to be done by you. Okay, so specific to-dos, the tracker, and extremely important 8 things that you do not have to do on this journey. And I've got some very fun pointers on there. Believe me, you'll be stunned. Okay, so let's start with the specific to-dos. I have divided it into 3 things. First is your daily challenge. Second is your weekly challenge. And lastly is your monthly challenge. And to track these, there is a tracker. Okay, let's start with your daily challenge. What is the daily challenge? Daily challenge is really simple. Anybody can do it. Anybody who's serious about their learning, serious about their improvement, about their personality, anybody can do it. So simple. Consumption of 30 minutes every day and creation of just 15 minutes every day. So that totals up to 45 minutes of dedicated English every day. Now, one thing where you may go wrong, listening to random undedicated and unresolved matter. I mean, you're traveling in a bus and there is some news playing in the background or some English song playing in the background in your travel vehicle. Not going to count. Okay, it has to be focused. It has to be something that you choose to do. Okay, you have to make that choice. Anything apart from that, where the choice was not yours, something that was happening in the background, okay, that is also learning, definitely. But my problem with that is that you will drift off and you'll be thinking about 10 other things on the way. I don't want it to be something like this. This is 45 minutes of English gym for you every day. Now, I know it might sound a bit difficult, but it's not that difficult. I'll tell you why. Consumption is fun. You're watching a television show, which you decided to watch. It could be Friends, it could be Dexter, or any such show, any English show you chose to watch. Now, 30 minutes will pass and you would not even realize that you saw it. It will be over like this. Gone. Right? Okay, so this is easy. 15 minutes of speaking part or writing part is where your mind will really be challenged and will really be learning. Because it is challenged, it will learn more. Okay? And 30 minutes of the consumption part, you've chosen to do it. I am assuming that you'll be paying attention. It is all driven by your mind. So you have to be attentive. You have to be honest and loyal to yourself. Because if you can't be loyal to yourself, whom else can you be loyal to? Now, there may be a doubt that, ma'am, what if we miss someday? Because even if we go to gym, there are days we don't want to go to gym and 365 days sounds too much. Okay, fine, agree. The only thing that you have to take care of here is that even if you're missing it out on one day, don't miss out on 2 days in a row. Simple. If you miss out today, fine, but you have to do it tomorrow. If you do it today, but you miss out tomorrow, you have to do it the day after tomorrow. Even if it is a break, it has to be a break of only one day. And believe me, on the journey, in the first 5-10 days, you will start to enjoy it. You wouldn't want to miss the streak. And okay, we'll get to the good part later. Let's talk about the weekly challenge. Weekly challenge is simple. It's just a summation of the daily challenge. Approximately 200 minutes of consumption and 100 minutes of creation. Totals to about, simple math, 300 minutes of English. Dedicated, focused English. Now tell me one thing. If you've already done this much in a week, how can you even believe that you would not have improved in that 1 week? It's impossible. You must have learned some good words. You must have learned and come across some good English podcasts or good channels or somebody's style of teaching you admire, because you're on that hunt. You're in that mode, deep work, flow, the flow mode. How will you not learn? It's impossible. Believe me. The progress shows, and it shows quite quickly. It comes really quickly. Last is your monthly challenge. Now here's where some great muscles start to show up in your English journey. What is it? It's simple. So I told you 200 minutes of a week. This is just simple. 800 minutes of a month. I just simply multiplied it by 4, which is about 13 hours of consumption and roughly 6.5 hours of creation, totals to about approximately 20 hours of dedicated, focused English in a month. See, 20 hours is not much. 20 hours is not even an hour per day. Average comes out to be even lower than that, which was exactly where we started from, 45 minutes. This is nothing. Can you not do this much for yourself? And I'm just telling you, this has to be done only for a year and not more than that. Once you're done for a year, this problem is over. You move on to the next one. Then we'll help you find somebody. Then we'll help you step up in your career. We'll help you with something else, some new challenge that you're probably looking for. Here's the nicest thing that we've done for you. We've made a tracker for you, because if you don't track, it would never happen. So you have to track. All right? Please consider it a request. Consider it coming from somebody who's done it herself. Trackers are the most important thing on any challenge. Tracker is self-explanatory. It's very easy. You'll get it the moment you look at it. Just download it and see if you can manage. Okay, it's really simple. Anybody can manage it. Okay, now we come to the part what to read, what to write, what to listen to, what to speak. Now I've got few ideas for you, but there is a PDF also. Okay, the PDF is in the description of this video. It will give you some great ideas, my personal recommendations. There are millions of good books. Just choose your genre, whatever you enjoy reading. Like in my case, I love reading science fiction, and I'm not really too much into reading non-fiction. Apart from that, I'm reading Leo Tolstoy's Anna Karenina right now. It's a big fat novel, but it's really good. I don't know. I've still not figured out what is beautiful about that book, but something is, it pulls me towards itself. It's like I feel an urge to go to the book. I don't know why it's happening, where it's happening to me. It's anyway, coming back. What do you listen to? I've made a great video that has performed really well. People loved it. There are some recommendations of English podcasts in that video. Okay, I'll put the link somewhere here. All right. Just take that video, watch the recommendations, and start listening to one of those podcasts. The easiest way to learn English. Okay, consumption, good consumption. This is dedicated consumption because we're specifically learning English. There is a podcast that is specifically of 6 minutes each episode. That is by BBC. Okay, it's an English podcast. Their aim is to teach English. So it's a very good podcast, very, very old one, and 6 minutes episode. So it's easy to watch, easy to consume. Just watch it on a metro, wherever you're going. Okay, so one of those is that. Then apart from that, there are some very good other audio podcasts that you can listen to. You can figure out your own flavor. Good TV shows, good movies. I make these recommendation videos on Instagram where I talk about good English movies that you can watch. A brilliant IMDb, by the way. I don't just recommend any XYZ. It has to be well placed in ratings. Those are the movies that I recommend. I can give you a few names because I just recorded a video a couple of days ago. I remember the names. One is LA Confidential. Then there is Spotlight. I don't remember the rest. But yes, I'll put those names in the PDF. Okay. So good movies, good TV shows. While watching TV shows, you learn the most because I learn a lot of good phrases from there. A lot that I speak actually comes from TV shows that I consume. Then what to read, I told you. What to listen to, I told you. I have a few recommendations here. My laptop's right here. Then what to write is a daily journal. Best part. I mean, I have written journals all my life and I never really kept a lock on them. And I don't know how many people read it. My sisters used to spy on me. But it's okay. I am not really scared of them. So it's okay. So you can just maintain a daily journal and then hide it somewhere so that you get to maintain your privacy. I wasn't really good at it, but you can be good at it. There are ways. Then apart from that, you can type also, but I prefer writing. I feel my mind functions better when I write rather than type. I'm not really good at typing stuff. Then you can write about life episodes, things that have happened in your life. Just pick one of those topics and describe those topics in 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Just 10-15 minutes of writing time is more than enough. Your daily exercise is done. Pull up any good topic, ask ChatGPT for a topic. There are thousands of ways if you want to do it, okay? Speaking, I think one great recommendation here could be of my own app. It's an English app where you get to talk to AI, use it. We also enabled the feature of talking with AI in our course, and thousands of people are using it every day. It surprises me because when we were launching it, we were really skeptical about it. Why would people... But people surprised us. Anyway, apart from that, you can use free resources like ChatGPT, talk to it. You can use mirror technique. You can use one of the techniques that I used to use as a little child. I used to speak to myself in the mirror and look at myself, look in my eyes, and then talk to myself and just random blabber, anything and everything. Nobody's judging, right? You're talking to yourself. Make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. All right. So mirror technique has something, it's something I still do. It sort of became a habit, no? I used to do it for learning English, but later on I sort of got into a friendship with myself, started talking to myself randomly, and now I talk like crazy, you know. If you'll see me in my room, and if you actually see how I talk to myself sometimes, I actually, while having a dialogue with myself, or sort of, let's just call it monologue, While speaking, I would pause and look around if, this is something I would actually do, because people will definitely write me off as crazy if they see me talking to myself. That's how much I do it. I solve a lot of my life problems using this technique, talking to myself. Okay, last part of this video, 8 things that you don't have to do. First is getting stuck on the grammar part. We know your grammar is probably not way there where you want it to be and not up to the mark. Okay, it's all right. It's maybe not extraordinary. Everybody makes mistakes. I speak Hindi. It's my native language, but I'm sure that I make mistakes even in Hindi. So it's okay. Okay, it's okay to make mistakes. Do not stick on the grammar part and do not be hung there forever. Move on. It's just your ego's way of pulling you back. Don't listen to it. Make your mistakes and learn from those mistakes. Let people laugh. They are not going to be writing your future. You're the only one who gets to decide that. Point number 2, if you are typing content, get it proofread, okay, from any app. ChatGPT can do it for you. I also have a tool, alinarace.com/grammar. You can get your typed content checked from there. It will tell you about your mistakes. Okay, it will make your article look prettier. Another thing to do is, if you've written in your journal, just take a picture of it and show it to ChatGPT. It will do the rest of the job. It will tell you where you're going wrong. It's a free resource. Use it. You're probably not using it well enough. Next, extremely important, train your algorithm. See, we all are aware that algorithms are reading us every day. Our behavior, user behavior is something they are mad about. Whatever your algorithm is showing you is because you've shown interest in it. Pick what you're watching very carefully. If there is a feed, let's say you're watching Instagram and you have that explore tab on and there are 9-10 videos running on top, choose the video that you want to be recommended in the future. Let's say if you are interested in watching fitness videos, there are 9 videos playing on your screen. Choose the one that shows something to do about fitness, because Instagram will pick it like this and it will start recommending you topics around that idea. Okay, so that's how you train the algorithm. And rather than becoming a slave to it, that it can show you anything it wants, train your algorithm on growth and not garbage, because a lot of people are just watching garbage, and believe me, it's the worst thing to do, because 3 hours go by and you're just under this belief that you've just spent 15 minutes. And when you check your clock, oh my God, 3 hours gone. So that's how addictive these algorithms are. And we can't really do anything about it for now. But yes, I'm sure there are regulations coming in. But for now, you've got to train your algorithm. Train it on growth and not garbage. Remember that. Point number 4, keep growth mindset. I know growth seems slow, challenge is hard, efforts are too much. Too many. I get it. But believe me, growth happens. It may be slow, but it always happens. It happens for others. Why will it not happen for you? So keep a growth mindset. Growth and changes are possible. They are coming. They are on the way. Believe that. Once you've started on this journey, there is only one direction, and that is forward. There's no going backwards. There is no loss. You can only gain on this journey. Point number 5, again, I don't know how to get it out of people's system. Don't announce your ideas prematurely, especially. You've just started to do something and you make it public, and then people destroy your happiness. They start making fun of you. They start pulling your spirit down. See, people can't destroy what they don't know. And that is a simple funda even I follow in my life. Do not tell unless it's already out there for people to see on their own. Do not give that kind of authority to people over your life, because you get that dopamine kick when you announce. You feel happy doing it, and then the motivation goes down, because then there is nothing else to show to the world. And we are living in that space where we want to make people happy rather than making ourselves happy. You've got to make that switch. So simple. Don't announce. Shut up. Point number 6, track religiously. If you don't track, it will be lost. You will forget, because life is heavy. Too much is going on. At your work front, your personal front, relationships, already so much going on. If you won't track, you'll not be able to achieve your goal. If somebody invests in stock market, don't you think they open their stock market app, whichever app they are using, 10 times a day? What is that? They're just tracking their progress in their investments. And when it is in the shape of money, you feel very excited on doing it. But when it is not directly linked to money, I don't know where the motivation goes or the discipline runs away to. Please understand, it may not be directly connected to your financial health, but it is definitely indirectly connected to your financial well-being also. If you speak well, you get better opportunities, you make more money, you get more settled in life. Point number 7, use updated resources. I know there may be a formula working for you, and you establish a good formula for yourself, you start enjoying it, you do it for 20-25 days, everything going smooth. But if you do not introduce some changes, you'll get bored. And then I'm scared that the progress may, I don't even want to say it, because we don't want to go there. It's going backward. We want to move forward, right? Remember? So how can you bring change? Make sure that you finish your TV show. At least watch some of it every day so that it finishes and you move on to the next one. Otherwise, the same show is going on for full year. We don't want that. We want to be entertained and we want variety. You finish your book quickly. Reading is hard. I get it. It challenges your mind because you imagine things when you read. It's hard. It's like exercising your brain. And that is why most people don't do it. There are so many times I've observed when I'm reading on a plane, I sometimes just, close my book and look around and see how many others are reading, and nobody reads. Very few people read. I don't know why they don't read. Reading is such a beautiful habit. It gives you more than it takes from you. So entertain yourself, quickly change the books, quickly change the shows, not by leaving them half. No, not that. But yeah, there's one thing I would like to suggest to you. If there is a book that you've picked up and it's really boring and you just don't get yourself to like it, quit it. It's okay. I've done that. It's all right. Because it might just kill your habit of reading. So it's okay to give it a few times. But if you still feel that's not working for you, let it go. Okay? And next thing, the last thing to do is follow me on Instagram for your own well-being. No, this is not a promotion. I actually mean it. We publish English content in very precise format. It takes hell of an effort to make those short videos for you. I perform acts, skits, I teach you words, I teach you amazing things about English on Instagram. So even if this is a promotion, all right, but I'm working very hard on creating it. If you will go and see the effort, you will know that she's not taking Instagram lightly. Go watch those reels, learn from those reels, pay attention, because those reels are designed to teach you. Even the YouTube shorts, I'm working very hard on them. I really want to teach and impart knowledge and not just kill your time. That's not me. So this was it. This was all. This is the video that is going to make you perfect in English in 2026. I wish you all the luck. This is the maximum I could have done for now. Rest is up to you. Okay? It's connected to your well-being. Remember that. Don't forget why you started the journey. If you remember your why, you will be motivated to do it every day. You'll be disciplined. And discipline is the highest form of self-love. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very, very much. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it. Now is the time. Press the bell icon and share this video with a friend of yours you care about. Thank you very, very much. Bye-bye. And Happy New Year.